I'll tell you what your father's name is when the time is appropriate.
We'll begin our descent into Port Charles soon. You should fasten your seatbelt.
Whoever you are, don't tell my husband.
You have a husband?
I have one word for you. Honeymoon. Well, we're renewing our vows tonight, and what naturally follows? Honeymoon.
Well, there's nothing more I want than to be with you, Monica, and it does not matter where.
So is that a yes?
It's not a no, but can we discuss it later? Because I have to get to the hospital. I'm so jammed up.
Okay, as long as you are home in time for the ceremony.
I would not miss it for the world.
Great news, everybody. Great news. I am so glad you're all here because I have something wonderful to tell you. Emily is moving home today. This very morning.
That's a surprise.
It certainly is. Last time we saw her, she was going off with Xander.
All I know is she just called here this morning insisting that she move back home today. I guess it's because she finally realized that, well, if Xander can attack a person like me, he can't be trusted.
I hope you're right.
Emily was so sure of herself, of Xander's innocence. I can't imagine what could have happened that would change her mind.
Neither can I. Yeah, that's funny. I've been here since breakfast, and I haven't heard the phone ring once. When did Emily call?
What do I look like, a receptionist? I didn't make a note of the call. Look, we're getting sidetracked here. This is wonderful news.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Your daughter is leaving the life of a waitress at a squalid diner to return to the bosom of her family, and all you can manage is, of course. Now, I'm going to get Emily, and I'm going to bring her home, and I hope you can muster up enough enthusiasm to make her feel welcome.
Well, at least you'll be here for the celebration.
Then why aren't you happier?
It just doesn't make any sense why Emily would change her mind.
She didn't. None of this is real. You realize that? He faked the attack.
He faked it? Why would you think that?
Because he did. He arranged the whole thing to set up Xander.
Sorry, I've noticed you've been here a while.
Only the entire night.
Anything I can do?
Yeah. How about you get me a shower, a bed, and something to eat? Sorry, no, nothing. Thanks for the concern.
Ladies and gentlemen, announcing the arrival of Flight 114 non-stop from Landview, Pennsylvania. Passengers are now deplaning through Gate 4A.
But Edward didn't accuse Xander. The police found a witness.
A little too conveniently. Grandfather's too shaken up to remember who attacked him. But he manages to recall a coffee shop employee who spoke to him on the way out of the courthouse. Think about it. Now, how often does Grandfather notice anyone? Unless, of course, you're useful to him.
I can't believe that even Edward would go that far.
Believe it. I've noticed a couple suspicious things about this so-called attack. Unfortunately, I haven't had any concrete proof. That's where you come in.
Me?
You can get the evidence that'll prove that Grandfather wasn't attacked by anyone, let alone Xander.
How could I possibly? It's the hospital. I have to take it.
Look, I know just how devious Edward could be when he wants something, but how sure are you about this?
As sure as I've ever been.
Alan, hi, it's Ray Cummings.
Ray, how are you?
I'm okay. Listen, I'm in Port Charles.
Really? What a surprise. What are you doing here?
Actually, I'm here to see you.
Oh?
Yeah, I wish this was a social visit, but I'm afraid it's not. I have to see you right away. Is there any chance that I could come by the house?
Now?
Yes, now, please.
Listen, Ray, I've got a million things going on here at the moment, and I was just on my way to the hospital. Could we meet there?
No, you know what, Ellen? I'd really rather not.
Well, as I said, I'm on my way out. It's really the best that I can do, Ray.
Well, in that case, I will see you there.
Okay, Mommy dearest. Let's go meet dear old Dad.
Hey, Dad. Dad!
Family's back. Where's the welcoming? The family's long nightmare is over. It's time for this household to return to normal, so welcome home, my dear.
We have a deal, Grandfather. I promise I won't tell anybody that my own grandfather blackmailed me. It'll be our little secret. Just like it'll be my little secret how much I despise you.
Alan.
Ray, how are you? You look fantastic.
So do you.
Oh, I'm so sorry that I can't spend more time with you, but as I told you on the phone, I'm swamped.
Yeah.
So, what was so important you had to come to Port Charles to tell me?
Oh, boy. This is hard. You know, I had an entire plane ride to work out, well, what I wanted to say to you. Now that I'm here, and you're here.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Really, I'm fine.
Listen to me. You can tell me anything, okay? We go back a long way.
Yes. Yes, we do, don't we?
I was talking to Cook when you got here. Welcome home.
Well, there wasn't really much to talk about. Grandfather was kind of the only one happy, so...
Oh, that's not true. There's nothing that your father and I wanted more than to have you home. It's just a little surprising the way things turned out. I imagine it's hard for you accepting what Xander has done.
Well, I did what I had to do. Can we change the subject?
Sure. We can talk about the ceremony tonight.
Oh, I totally forgot. You're renewing your wedding vows.
Mm-hmm. And I wondered if you would be the maid of honor.
I'd love to.
Thank you.
Knock, knock.
Welcome.
Hi.
Sorry to interrupt. Can I speak to Emily for a minute? Alone?
Well, you see, everybody is celebrating your homecoming. I'll see you in a little while.
What is it, AJ? Is it about the wedding?
It's about Xander.
Look, AJ, I really don't want to discuss Xander right now, okay? It still hurts too much. Plus, I'd like to be up for Mom and Dad's celebration tonight.
Emily. I think Xander's innocent.
Why, did you hear something? Do you know something?
No, I don't have proof. There's some very strange things going on. Starting with this eyewitness that magically appeared.
You mean the one that identified Xander as the
Yeah,
mugger?
well, I went to visit him today, and what do you know? He suddenly left town.
Look, AJ, you saw the argument that Grandfather and Xander got into at the courthouse right before Grandfather got mugged. You saw how angry Xander was.
Yeah, I did, and so did Grandfather. He finally had a chance to toss Xander into jail, but he backed off. It made no sense until I heard you were coming home. Tell me the truth. Grandfather put you up to this, didn't he?
There is something I have to tell you, Alan. Something that you should know.
Dr. John Lewis, report to radiology. Dr. John
Alan,
Lewis,
excuse me. Ray,
Tony.
you got back in town. How are you?
Yes, I got here just today.
Well, we need to find some time to catch up and
Okay.
everything. I need to talk to Alan for a second. It's urgent, actually. I hope you don't mind. I'll be quick.
No, of
Excuse
course.
me.
Yeah.
I think we averted a major crisis here, but I do need to report an incident with Melissa Bedford.
What?
I've been waiting on some test results for a patient, and she was supposed to chart them last night, and she misplaced them.
You're kidding.
Yeah, and everybody makes mistakes. I understand that. What disturbs me is that when I confronted her about it, she tried to shift the blame to Bobby.
Well, I will speak to Miss Bedford right now.
I think you should. Maybe I could buy you a cup of coffee and we can talk while he does.
Well, I'll be back in a few minutes, okay?
Sure, I'd love it.
Doctor, excuse me. Do you have a minute?